G'day, welcome back, Johnny G, Naked Racer Motor Co. Today's Moto Guzzi Day. So, love Italian motorcycles. Moto Guzzi is one of the brands that I love. And today we're here to talk about this beautiful T3 850, which is a revolutionary bike for the company because they brought out their brand new braking system. So it's a combined braking system where the rear brake also operated the front left disc and the front lever operated the right front disc. Scary to me. I like the front brake to do the front wheel and the back brake to do the back wheel. That's just me. But this was revered worldwide as one of the safest motorcycles because of this braking system. And it had a pressure relief valve so that it locked the rear wheel before it would lock the front wheel so that you didn't lose the front end in heavy braking. This is a beautiful example, all original paint, all original. The exhaust system's obviously been changed, but it's only done 18,000 miles from new and it runs beautifully and it looks just right. You know, it's got that beautiful early rocker cover design, which I love so much. And just a lovely engine, a great design for a motorcycle, I think. V-twin, but you know, in a different configuration. So Guzzi is an interesting history. They registered the company in 1921. So there were three friends, Giovanni Ravelli, Giorgio Perotti, and Carlo Guzzi. And these guys were friends in the squadron based out of Venice in World War I. And they made a commitment to each other to start a motorcycle company when they finished with their wartime activities, and they did. Anyway, Perotti was the money behind it because his father was a wealthy shipping mogul. Guzzi was the engineer, and Giovanni was the gun rider, and he was going to take him out on the track, and unfortunately he died at the end of the war in a plane accident. And so that's where the wings come from. So when you see the Guzzi wings, which they're here on the forks, those wings are a dedication to him from his friends, which I thought was a very nice touch. But anyway, they went on and they took the world by storm. I mean, initially they had the lay-down 250cc cylinder engine, single-cylinder engine, and that sort of grew right up to 600cc. But Guzzi had some amazing achievements in their history. And if you ever find yourself in Italy near Lake Como, you should look up the factory. It's there. It has a museum. It's absolutely mind-blowing, the stuff that they made in the last 100 years. It is the oldest continuously running European motorcycle manufacturer, which is also something I didn't know. So the company was legally based in Genoa, but operations were in Mandello. And the earliest examples just had the insignia GP, which stood for Guzzi Perotti, and then later on they moved to the Moto Guzzi name. Anyway, amazing people, and you know, they made amazing bikes like the V8 Guzzi V8 500cc GP bike, which you know is still taken around the world and started up at different GP tracks. Just an incredible engineering feat, and they were so successful in their racing. I think they won 3,329 races in their history. By the time they got to 1957, they pulled out because costs got too high and motorcycle sales had plummeted. So they dropped out, but 3,329 victories in those years. And they won, let me think now, 8 world championships, 11 Isle of Man TT victories. Imagine that on Guzzi's. And, you know, just, we'll cut all that out. Right. So by the time 2004 came around, they were in trouble again, and Piaggio bought them out, and Piaggio own them today, and they're still making great bikes, you know. But anyway, back to the T3 here. So the T3 850 was made after there was a lot of criticism about their braking systems. The V7 Sport, which was one of the most beautiful Guzzis ever made, and one of my favourites, suffered from poor braking ability. So the engineers pulled out their thinking caps and came up with this link braking system. And so the T3 was the bike that came out with that, and that was in 1975. And they made these right through till 1980. And, you know, it's the right size for this engine. They're just beautifully balanced. This is footboards, which is nice because you can move your feet around, very comfortable, a touring motorcycle. And they're quite cool because they've got a little lever here that you can get straight into where your battery is. It's very clean, simple. You can see great big battery, like a car battery in these. And just a nice motorcycle. So let's get out and take it for a ride and see what we see on the road. It's beautiful. So all the standard Guzzi features as we're used to, you know, triple disc brakes, Brembo brakes, very good, nice alloy rims, shaft drive. You can see the motor and transmission, typical Guzzi unit construction, Delorto carbs, and just a really nice package and so much fun to ride, as you just saw. So it's a 2-valve engine. It's only got 59 horsepower, but it does just shy of 200 k's an hour, which is quite quick enough on something like this. Anyway, nice bike. Okay, guys, well, thanks for watching. It was a bit of fun. Remember to like, follow, and share. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios!